So it would appear as though a thunderstorm is rolling in. I am out at the lake, so I wanted to just get this in before I move inside into the tiny space that I'm staying in. So I just want to take a few minutes. A couple of you have asked me about the cause and effect conversation that I posted about the other day. So I just want to clarify what that means. So typical cause and effect, as we understand it, is this happens and then that creates this outcome or this result. What I was wanting you to think about, and certainly what I've been invited to think about myself, is this whole concept of it's not the thing that we're seeing that is the effect. That's actually the cause. So as an example, in my life right now, is that I am in what I would consider to be a state of huge transition. And so one might think that the conversation that I had with my partner about his kids was the cause, and the effect was, or in one of the things he said frequently is I yelled at him. So once in 2 years, I yelled at him. And so that's the reason why he sees us as being unsustainable, is because he won't be yelled at. And so one might think that those are the things that are the cause, and the effect of that is that now I'm without my relationship, I'm homeless, that was the effect. But if you understand cause and effect the way that I'm suggesting, is that the effect is that I'm homeless, and that I'm without my relationship, and that I'm the cause, not those other things that are the cause, is that they are simply manifestations of wherever it is that I'm at in my process. And so one of the things that that causes you to do when you think that way is to also begin to recognize that where the power lies is within you. And that if you're vibing and creating results that you're not happy with, then there is a really simple solution. So the answer isn't that I never yell at my partner, ever. So that's not going to be the answer. Or that I don't ask to have peace and harmony in my home and children that are functional. And so that's not what needs to change. What needs to change is I need to change whatever's going on inside of me that has me believe that how I am, my emotions, the things that I need are not acceptable, that they're not acceptable to another person, and ultimately will result in someone abandoning me. And so I've been, the last few days, I've been out at the lake, and nature for me is powerful and magical. Feet firmly planted on the ground. On Saturday, I slept inside of the lodge. Saturday during the day, we had our ceremony. Saturday afternoon, my friend Catherine had organized for me to have a spiritual release therapy treatment, which was absolutely mind-blowing. And so what I've noticed over the last few days is what I'm really up against right now is not the reality of my life, but my ego. And so I have been in a dance with my ego, like I can't even begin to describe what it has been like. Working really hard on leaning into my emotions, my expectations, hope. If you follow Course in Miracles at all, and I'm a huge fan and have been a student of it on and off for many years, is that one of the things they talk about in there is that it's really important that we understand that part of what causes us the most grief in relationships is when we position relationships as special, that we decide that, we need to have a special relationship to be whole, happy, and complete. And it's that special relationship that is the source of our joy. And that if we were enlightened and understood from a Course in Miracles point of view, is that no relationship is special. And God doesn't treat us differently. Spirit does not love us differently. And so why should we love others differently? It doesn't mean that the form of our relationships aren't different. But the fact that we think that we need to love someone as special means that we also have expectations. And when we have expectations, people inevitably will disappoint us. And enlightenment would be that we just are love. And that, I would love you as much as I love my ex-partner. That I would never feel as if one of you left, or so if he left, or as he's left, or if you left, I would be sad, I would grieve, I would have all of those emotions, but I wouldn't feel lost, I wouldn't feel alone, I wouldn't feel empty, because I would know that I'm not separate from love itself. Love is all around me. Love is every person that I meet. Love is in my pets. Love is in everything. So what would there be to be afraid of or sad about? So it's really supported me in lifting some of the heaviness, and I actually looked at a place today on the lake that is coming up for rent very soon. It would mean that I could have my dog and some of my things. I'd be back to making a bit of a long commute, but it would be a really cute little peaceful place for me. And so as I start to unlock what's going on inside of me, the universe is responding, and things are unlocking as well. Last thing I want to say before I go is that one of the things I experienced in spiritual release therapy is she illuminated a past life experience that was a significant part of what's been activated in this relationship. So, of course, for this to make any sense to you at all, you would need to believe that we are a soul and that soul incarnates. I got such awareness and such understanding about what's happening. It was as if 1,000 pounds got lifted off my shoulders. I understand what's happening now instead of the mystery and the confusion. And so all I do right now, no contact with my partner. He's not reaching out. He's not interested in reaching out. I attempt, and as of today, made the decision that I'm finished with that. Is I just send him love and light, and I just want him to be free and to be happy, and to just know that I love him, and that I love him exactly as he is in this moment, and that I hope that part of the work she did on Saturday has made a difference for him, and ultimately it's made a mountain of a difference for me. So hope that helps with the cause and effect piece. Keep sending me messages. I will keep sharing and keep communicating as long as you keep watching. So I just want to say thank you, and it's starting to rain, so I'm going to go inside.